In the vast frozen expanse of the Arctic Ocean, where time itself seems to move differently, a profound biological secret has been kept for millennia. It's a mystery that challenges our fundamental understanding of life and aging. For centuries, we've looked to myths and legends for the fountain of youth. But what if the key to a longer, healthier life isn't a myth at all? What if it swims in the crushing cold of the polar seas? This is the story of a real scientific inquiry, a global effort to solve a 200-year-old question. An Arctic enigma. Meet the bowhead whale, Balaena mysticetus, a majestic giant, perfectly adapted to one of the harshest environments on Earth. But its most remarkable feature isn't its size, or its ability to break through thick sea ice. It's its extraordinary lifespan. The bowhead whale can live for more than 200 years, making it the longest living mammal on the planet. This isn't folklore. It's a fact, confirmed by evidence as stark as 19th-century harpoon tips, found embedded in the blubber of whales still swimming today. This incredible longevity has ignited a firestorm of scientific curiosity. If a massive animal like the bowhead can defy the typical rules of aging, what can it teach us about our own biology? The stakes are immense. We're not just talking about extending life, but extending the number of years we live free from chronic age-related diseases, like cancer, cardiovascular disease, and neurodegeneration. The bowhead appears to be a master of healthy aging, remaining robust and reproductively active for well over a century. So, how does it do it? That is the central question. Scientists are now probing the whale's genetic code, its very blueprint for life, searching for answers. They're uncovering a suite of remarkable adaptations: unique genes for hyper-efficient DNA repair, powerful mechanisms to suppress tumor growth, and specialized cellular processes that combat the wear and tear of time. This journey takes us from the traditional knowledge of indigenous Arctic peoples, who have lived alongside the bowhead for generations, to the cutting edge of genomic sequencing and molecular biology. We will explore the science behind this biological marvel, examining the specific genes and pathways that grant the bowhead its resilience. We'll investigate how an animal with 1,000,000,000 times more cells than a human elegantly solves the problem of cancer, a statistical inevitability for most large, long-lived species. The answers being uncovered could one day inform new strategies for human health and longevity. The legend of the ancient whale is now a roadmap, and scientists are following it, clue by clue, into the very heart of aging itself. The question is no longer nature holds these secrets, but what they will reveal. To truly understand the bowhead whale's extraordinary longevity, we must first immerse ourselves in their world, the unforgiving, beautiful, and brutally cold Arctic. This is a realm of extremes, governed by the seasonal ebb and flow of sea ice. Surviving here, let alone thriving for 2 centuries, requires a suite of remarkable biological adaptations, honed over millions of years of evolution. The bowhead is a master of this environment, a living testament to life's ability to flourish under the most challenging conditions on Earth. Their sheer scale is the first thing to comprehend. Adult bowheads can reach lengths of 60 feet and weigh close to 100 tons, making them one of the largest animals on the planet. This immense size is supported by a specialized physiology, starting with their insulation. They are wrapped in a layer of blubber that can be up to 2 feet thick, the thickest of any animal. This isn't just a thermal blanket against the near-freezing water. It's a colossal energy reserve, allowing them to endure long migrations and the lean months when food is scarce. Their most iconic adaptation is a powerful, arched skull, reinforced to break through sea ice up to 2 feet thick. This incredible ability allows them to create their own breathing holes, giving them access to vast, ice-covered feeding grounds that are inaccessible to other whale species. Life here is slow, methodical, and cold. This deliberate pace is reflected in their metabolism. A slow metabolic rate means slower cell turnover and reduced production of damaging metabolic byproducts, a key factor that scientists believe contributes to their long lifespan. Their diet consists mainly of tiny crustaceans like krill and copepods, which fluctuate dramatically with the seasons. They are filter feeders, using hundreds of baleen plates to sieve enormous quantities of these tiny organisms from the water. Their entire existence is a slow, rhythmic dance with the ice. They migrate thousands of miles each year, following the retreating ice edge north in the summer to feed, and returning south as the ocean freezes over in winter. This slow pace of life extends to their growth. They mature slowly, over decades. A female might not have her first calf until she is in her 20s. This delayed maturity is a classic trait of long-lived species. Yet, despite their massive size and long lives, factors that should dramatically increase cancer risk, they show remarkably low cancer rates. This biological puzzle, known as Peto's paradox, is what makes the bowheads so compelling. Their cells seem to possess superior defense mechanisms against the damage that leads to aging and disease. Unlocking the genetic secrets behind these defenses has become a prime target for researchers hoping to understand, and perhaps one day apply, these lessons to human health. Unlocking the code. The genome is life's instruction library. Sequencing enables direct comparisons. Differences can flag longevity genes. Like two manuals, find unique pages. Bowheads tweak familiar genes. Key pathways: cell division, DNA repair, immune response. ERCC1, critical DNA repair. PCNA, duplication that may stabilize copying. Think backup parts for fewer errors. Deeper down, we see cellular advantages. First, superior DNA repair. Cells face radiation and toxins daily. Repair capacity falls with age. Enhanced repair defends against errors. Second, protein stability and proteostasis. Misfolded proteins linked to age-related disease. Slower metabolism, fewer free radicals. Telomeres shorten more slowly in bowheads. Whale biology differs vastly from ours, 50 million years apart in environments. Some traits solve problems of being gigantic. Cancer resistance enables size and longevity. Slow metabolism suits Arctic survival. Our biology is tuned for different demands. No single master key. Networks of traits interact. We cannot just switch on whale genes in humans. From clue to cure is a long road. Early findings are correlations, not proof. Variants must be tested in model organisms. Do they boost stress resistance or lifespan? Many mouse wins fail in human trials. Core pathways carry risk. Proceed carefully. Repair boosts could let damaged cells persist. Research must protect whales and ecosystems. So, what is the ultimate message from the bowhead whale's extraordinary life? It's a story of profound yet cautious hope. These magnificent giants gliding through the frigid Arctic waters for centuries serve as a living testament that the relentless march of aging isn't an immutable law of biology. Nature, in its incredible wisdom, has already engineered solutions to slow it down, and the bowhead is perhaps its most stunning success story. The research provides us with a tantalizing roadmap. The key insights point toward two fundamental pillars of cellular health: superior DNA damage repair and exceptional protein stability, or proteostasis. Genes like ERCC1 and PCNA, which are hyper-efficient in the bowhead, offer promising targets for future investigation. Imagine therapies that could bolster our own cells' ability to fix genetic errors before they accumulate and cause disease. Or treatments that help our bodies clear out damaged proteins, the cellular junk that contributes to age-related decline. However, we must temper our excitement with a heavy dose of scientific realism. This is not a simple treasure map leading to a fountain of youth. The bowhead's longevity is the result of a complex symphony of adaptations, fine-tuned over millions of years for a massive cold-water mammal. Simply activating a single gene in humans could have unforeseen and dangerous consequences. The same mechanisms that protect against cancer in a whale might behave differently in our own biology. Every potential intervention carries significant safety hurdles that will require decades of painstaking, preclinical research to understand and overcome. The true promise here isn't about adding a century to our lifespan, it's about adding life to our years. The goal of this research is to increase the period of life spent in good health, free from chronic disease and disability. It's about finding ways to prevent or delay the onset of conditions like cancer, neurodegenerative diseases, and cardiovascular decline. It's about ensuring that a longer life is also a healthier, more vibrant one. That is the clearer path the bowhead illuminates for us. And this brings us to a critical responsibility. The bowhead whale is not just a subject of scientific curiosity. It is a keystone species in a fragile Arctic ecosystem. This living library of biological solutions is under threat from climate change, shipping traffic, and ocean noise. If we are to continue learning from these ancient mariners, we must first ensure their survival. Protecting their habitat is not just an act of conservation. It is an investment in the future of medicine and our own understanding of life itself. The journey to unlock these secrets is just beginning, and it requires a global effort from scientists, conservationists, and an engaged public. What aspect of the bowhead's biology fascinates you the most? Do you believe these findings will one day change human medicine? Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Your engagement helps drive this conversation forward. If you found this exploration valuable, please like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Thank you for watching.